Hi folks, I hope you're having a good growing season so far. I just want to share with you a few ideas and mistakes I've made and things that you might be able to avoid. So I've had my allotment now for 8 months. It was, pretty much overgrown. So anyway, first of all, I would suggest that you plan out your beds because you've got to have access easily to plant and to weed and obviously to harvest your crops. With regards to working on your allotment, I would do little and often. I try and get down there most days. I usually plan for a couple of hours. Sometimes I'm down there for a couple of hours, sometimes it's an hour, half an hour. But the main thing is when you're not feeling it and you're getting fed up, don't push through, just pack up and go home. Tomorrow's another day. You will lose crops if that's seeds not germinating, young plants die, or when you get the plants in the soil, the slugs, the snails, the birds attack them. But don't lose heart because that's just allotment life. And if you can have some backup plants, and if you don't end up using them, you can always give them to some of your neighbours. Listen to advice. That's an important one, and that's a big mistake I made because one of my neighbours warned me about the birds, and I chose not to listen to him, so I lost quite a few plants early on. Then I ended up protecting them for the birds, and everything went fine. I would also think about a compost bin or a compost area. You can either buy bins or you can make a compost area out of pallets because you're at the end of the season you're going to have a lot of waste to get rid of. And also, once you start producing your own compost, it's going to save you money in the long run. So definitely think about that. Weeds. Now, bindweed is one of the worst weeds, I think, and I've got loads of it. But don't give up with it because if you keep pulling it, you're going to weaken the parent root eventually, and it's going to get less and less and less. But when you do take it out, try and get as much of the root out as possible because that amount of bindweed will just take off again. It's very resilient. But as I say, don't get disheartened by it and enjoy what you're doing. That's the most important thing. So I think that's all I've got to say on this matter for the moment because I say I'm still new to this allotment myself. So hopefully, folks, that's helped some of you. And if you could like, subscribe, share, and comment, that would really be helpful towards the channel.